Much as I'll miss my adopted hometown, it's time to get while the getting's good, as they say. Carly, what are you doing here?
I was on my way to my car when I spotted you. And I can't help but notice what you've got there in your trunk.
I'm not following. What about my trunk?
The suitcase? I ran into Ava and she was more than eager to announce that you guys are eloping tonight.
Carly, I'm in no mood to listen to you insult the woman I intend to marry. I'm sure you had plenty of naysayers when you married Sonny, and then married him again. And again.
Okay,
and
fine.
again.
Whatever, I shouldn't have said a word. Your personal business is none of mine. Thank God. But I would like to ask you a few questions before you skip town.
About?
Wilson Ritter.
Wilson Ritter. The patient who was in the room adjacent to yours at Ferncliff.
Yes. And there was extra security around him, so I'm assuming you never saw his face.
That's correct. Why do you ask?
Okay, listen to me. Could Wilson Ritter be a pseudonym for Todd Wilson?
How do you know that name?
Franco mentioned him during his interview. He talked about Ryan Chamberlain, AKA Todd Wilson. Could there be a connection?
Carly, to presume that Wilson Ritter is somehow connected to Todd Wilson is a bit of a reach. The name Wilson is a very common one.
I know, but it fits with the man I saw in Ferncliff. When Mary Pat was taking me to electroshock therapy, the man looked just like you, Kevin. What if it was Ryan?
Ryan's dead.
They never found his body.
He was incinerated in the fire.
Then who did I see in Ferncliff?
Carly, you were heavily over-medicated, and you were in a highly emotional state. You were being taken by a nurse that you knew you couldn't trust to a treatment that you didn't want. It's only natural that you would conjure a friendly face in the hopes that someone would rescue you. You thought you saw me, not Ryan.
You're right. I mean, it has to be that, right? I mean, that makes sense.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm just gonna have to keep searching, though, till I figure out the truth, Kevin. I do. I'll keep you posted.
Carly, you know what? You might be onto something.